So Joanna, you have a story to share about how you took a journey to learn that emotions are really a gift.
Yes, thank you. That's a great way to put it. It began, with being depressed actually, and having, the situation basically where I was on antidepressants, and then wanting to get off them, because I've always been very, active and very self-starting, and I thought this shouldn't be a permanent situation, but
Has to be a better way.
there has to be a better way. But I just kept getting slammed, I couldn't do it. And the last time I tried, it was coupled with having to have surgery to have a lump removed, and then something.
So you encountered something really terrifying.
It was just put me in fight or flight. So there's no way, like looking back, like that's not set up for you to be able to reclaim, your limbic system, basically. And so I had the help of a good prescribing doc, but what happened was he basically had the paradigm where I would be on this for the rest of my life, and I needed to trust him with that. And so I was on them for 12 years, and I did okay. I had my own business, and I met my husband, and I met some great people along with my husband, including Master Kim, who's now my teacher. And at that point, I decided, there's got to be a way to do this, biofeedback or something like that. And I went online and I found someone in town where I could actually go to, and just a pretty straightforward process. They would, measure my brain waves and kind of get me to. Anyway, it was very enjoyable, and it was the first time I actually was in a place where they would give me the message, this is doable, instead of alarm or, oh, are you sure, So that, with the support, I was able to get off them completely, get pregnant, and so it was like a real success.
That's
it was
a
real
profound change.
Yeah. It was great. And I guess what I want to say was that's kind of the beginning of the story in a lot of ways, because what I learned then was there's kind of a continuum of emotional health and experience of quality of life that where I was looking for what I saw in other people around me. And around that time I also formally became a student of my teacher, Mr. Kim, and started to learn a whole system. And
did that system teach you about emotions?
It taught actually about everything. So I learned Tai Chi. I wasn't, like all that excited about the Tai Chi part to begin with.
Sure.
It was difficult. I learned, about principles, of life, and they all actually, you couldn't have one without the other. So in this system, it's, mind, heart, body, spirit, and ways to work with yourself, accounting for all of that.
And so what did you learn about emotions in that system?
Well, I learned just how, personally, how emotional I am by nature. So I came in and I was always the one crying. I was always the one like, having strong emotions. And I learned that emotions, even the most negative ones, are always leading you to what you really want to feel in your essence. And that they have their own logic.
Mm.
And because they have their own logic that's not logical,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of a trick to sit with them
Mm-hmm.
long enough until that logic emerges,
Mm.
and that you can actually work with yourself and train them. They're all conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something precious about them too, because you need the emotions. They really lead you to where the juice is.
So it sounds like by sitting with them, by being with your emotions and claiming them, claiming yourself, you found a level of wholeness, and it sounds like
Yeah.
even vitality.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I love the smile on your face.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, so now, it's an adventure. I actually don't know what's going to happen, with my emotions, but I know that the quality I'm looking for is directly related to my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And the quality I find in my relationships is as experienced very emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually really love sitting with other people through that as well, and writing them and feeling them as energy, and getting more skilled with, it's like surfing the waves, and learning how they want to move and how they operate.
You've not only begun to embrace them for yourself, you've become a healer and a bit of a life raft for other people as they ride their own emotions.
Yeah.
And learn to where to go.
I would say, because I'm just like so emotional,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually easier for me to digest emotions than some other people.
Sure.
And so that actually has become a strength.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.